Who am I?
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 You are listening to the Idea of Me podcast, a Spark Studio production.
Hello, my name is Farbeon, teacher, host, artist, and welcome to this episode of the Idea of Me podcast. This podcast is about the process of writing identity poems and raps in sound design at New Design High School. Yo, why don't we start off by introducing our guests? So introduce yourselves.
My name is Jonathan. I go to design. Yeah. And yeah.
What grade are you in?
11.
My name is Hassan. I'm in 10th grade. Here at New Design.
Yeah, man, that's what we're talking about. So let's start off at the top. Tell us a little bit about the process of writing the poem. Was it easy? Was it difficult? What were some of the steps you took? Be honest.
I'm not gonna lie. The poem, it was type hard. You know, in the beginning when I'm trying to find what I'm gonna write, my topic stuff, it was hard. But once you get the topic, you know, and for my poem, it's sort of rhyming words. You know, got a little help from my dad, and when you put those pieces together, you know, I did the poem pretty easy after I got the topic and what I got. Pass it off to Jonathan.
Hey.
I do a lot of poetry, so I already knew what I was gonna do. All I needed was a topic, and after that I was all set.
Yeah. So it's something that you do a lot.
Yeah.
You're like, give me a topic, I'll write for days. Mm-hmm. Do either of you have a favorite line or two that you really like from your poem you want to share with us?
I do.
Yeah.
This one hit home for me actually. I have actually two lines.
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
One of my favorite lines in this is where I'm from. You get bothered by the old man in front of the liquor store, gray hair. That just hit home for me because where I'm from, where I used to be from, like you walk by every liquor store you see, you know, an old man, you know, drunk. And another one is, but if it wasn't from where I'm from, you would have never got a poem like this, you know. Being from Brooklyn, it sort of, you know, inspired me, you know, and where I'm from, you know, it sort of carved me into what I am now.
Yeah, man, I'm with it. I like that first line too because it's like I could see the picture. It was really good imagery. And yeah, I think that's the purpose of this project too, right? Like, you are who you are because of what you've been through.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
You have anything you want to share?
I have two actually. A line some lines that I like personally are I never really liked my name until I found out it was a gift. Unwrap the meaning under the wrapping was something I thought would seem demeaning. Instead, I found it holy and pleasing. So like the whole poem was, you know, I never liked my name at all. Like I didn't like hearing it, you know, my name Jonathan and everything, until, you know, like I found out that it was a deeper meaning, and I had something about it that
What does it mean?
wasn't kind of like lame. It means the gift of God. So like
Tight.
there's something, you know, because
Yeah.
after a while, you know, I was kind of like confused, like who am I? You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
man.
my name meant something to me, and, you know, I find it pleasing.
Yeah, man. Deep. I love it.
And I have another one.
Yeah, no,
actually.
go ahead. Man. Yeah.
The other one was, in this one, like, I was shocked myself that I wrote about this too. But it was for I'm the gift of God. I won't be tempted to bite that apple or nor be tempted by them cherry or peaches. So as like, you know, teenagers or like as a guy, a man, like biblically, you know, like a female, you know, she bit the apple and then he was also tempted to bite the apple because of the female. Nor like the other fruits, like get it because apples and the peaches and cherries and nowadays.
No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Like cherries and peaches are like symbolizing, you know.
So what are you saying with that?
I won't be tempted to like be like sexually like desired or like lusted over like females. I want to be tested like that. Like
Tight.
There's more
deeper
to
meaning, yeah.
more to life than those pleasures.
Yeah, and I won't be tempted by like
Yeah, like
dumb stuff.
I get what you mean.
Okay. I will throw it out there though. It's not always the temptation of someone else,
Yeah.
right? It's sometimes our inability to control our own desires.
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
line was like, it was for everybody, but it was
Yeah.
more, like mainly targeted for me and like the
Yeah.
guys out there, because guys these days they're just tempted
You lose
by
focus.
boobies and ass and
Yeah.
You lose focus.
yeah.
Okay. So other people have been working on this project. Some people have been struggling. What advice would you give to someone who's struggling on this assignment?
I'll say, research. Research is one thing, not just researching poems on Google and copying word from word. I say research, because there's places in your neighborhood where, you could search up your street and then have your street, and you could look from some stuff in those images and find,
It's almost like it sounds like you're talking about organizing your thoughts, pre-writing. Like, what are the details from your neighborhood? What are the things that you see around you?
yeah, and you don't always have to describe it, You could put it in hindsight, in the abstract, but just like summarize it into one word. But another thing is also, even though it's time constricted, like there's a time limit for this, don't rush. Like if you got to take a break, pause, get your thoughts, and come back to it. Don't rush.
Okay.
Tight.
I agree. I feel like you should just let it like all come to you. Just think about it. And people think like being like a poet, you have to make it sound awesome and crazy and do like
Yeah, descriptive words
Yeah.
and stuff.
or make it rhyme or anything. Like a poem doesn't necessarily mean to do all that stuff. It's just free words that you let out, and then
If it rhymes, it rhymes.
Yeah. If it rhymes, it rhymes. But whatever you put on a paper that comes to mind and you put it on that paper, you can call it a poem. That's a
Okay,
poem.
Believe in the words that are on the
Yeah.
page, and don't feel you have to. It has to sound a certain way,
Yeah.
right? It has to sound the way you want it to sound. Is there any main message that you'd like the readers to learn about you after reading your piece, or is there anything you learned about yourself from writing this piece?
I mean, this is my poem right there, where I'm from. I want people to learn where I'm from. I'm not there anymore, but where I'm from.
Do you miss where? So you've moved from there. Do you miss that area, that place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Well,
So you don't live in
It's-
Brooklyn anymore?
no,
Or
I do.
You
but
just live in
it's
a different area,
part.
right? A different part.
Yeah,
of Brooklyn.
but I do miss that. But then I don't, because I like the part that I live in now. But
Okay, yeah.
just the memories, you know what I'm saying? Coming from that, it shaped who I am. Now you know the struggles and stuff. But I want people to learn where I'm from. Like, all these stuff is people from Brooklyn, what they see every day. They could find peace in certain places, like in some places of Prospect Heights and stuff. They can people go to work all day, hang out all night. Police come in the neighborhoods and can't wait to break up a fight. This is all stuff that we all go through, and I just want people to learn, like, I'm from where you're from too. Don't think, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anything
you learn about yourself, or well, you obviously learned the meaning behind your name,
Yeah. But if I learn something,
or a
I
message you want your readers to take away.
yeah. So if I learn something, I can teach you something, right? So I feel like if you feel like you're not, you're not special or anything, or you feel like you're lost or anything, try to search a little deeper. Like you are special.
Yeah.
You have something different about you. We're all unique. We're all different. And I feel like it will come to you. And, yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I get what you're
Yo,
saying.
man, you just dropped it. That was like a bomb drop right there, man. Well, yo, that's kind of the end of our podcast. First off, we'd like to finish off by thanking our guests, right? Give a nice round of applause for our two guests. And to our listeners out there, continue to tune in. Please subscribe to the Spark Campus Studio YouTube page to get notified about other episodes of this podcast, as well as other Spark Studio productions. You guys want to say bye? Have any last words for our audience?
Yeah, thank you for having us, Farbeon.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure being on here, sharing.
You've been listening to the Idea of Me podcast, a Spark Studio production.